What's this news I'm hearing about you? I'm hearing you're seducing a man of undefined status to marry you.
Yes.
Is that it?
Yes.
Maybe I've asked the wrong question or not put the question properly.
Listen, your question is okay. That's what I've been doing.
So, sir, don't talk much. You don't need to be speaking. Just allow me to send this man away.
At this point in time, if we start accepting creditors, we are in big trouble.
Look, sir, I have managed daughters, old wives. I have also managed naughty friends from you. So a small creditor like this one will not be a problem. It's my job.
Friday.
Yes, sir.
I admire your great sense of responsibility.
Thank you, sir. Young Amanga, the time has come for you to go out of that door, out of the gate, and out of our lives. There is no money in this house for creditors.
Sir?
Oh yes. I can't stop him from doing his job. Obey and be safe.
Yeah.
So,
Out.
My daughter, be very careful. When you steal money in your new function, do not keep it all to yourself.
I was not appointed to steal. I was appointed to manage state resources.
That's the same thing many of the important criminals present in prison said.
Auntie, I am your daughter. You brought me up well. I can never disappoint you.
Money has a way of turning sins to sins.
I will never sin.
Money can destroy the positive qualities in some people.
I will stand tall in my Christian principles.
Money is nobody's friend.
I'll manage it.
Do you know anybody in prison?
Yes. My former boss, his secretary, the financial controller, even the chairman of the board, some guards, and many other people in the corporation.
May God guide and protect you in this new mission.
Ami.
All Ventures is having a very serious problem. Many of the employees don't merit the paper qualifications they have.
The second problem is stealing in the technical department.
And the third is unwanted pregnancy.
So what do we discuss first?
When they talk about the technical department, are we included?
Our department has just been created and we have had no opportunity to do any wrong.
About stealing, we cannot understand stealing in a big company like All Ventures when we don't master the salary scale.
Do unpaid workers have the right to steal? Is minor stealing in a big company wrong?
Stealing is stealing and is punishable by the laws of our country.
Then what happens in a big company when workers are not paid or are underpaid?
We are not here to judge the company. Our duty as technical advisors is to advise the company and to defend it and not to criticize. That is company policy.
If I understand you well, our job is to tell the company's top brass what they want to hear.
Of course. That is the job of all technical advisors in Africa.
To earn money here, we have to be careful. Tell the management how to be correctly wrong and to protect the ego of the general manager.
It is not easy to like this kind of job.
We are going out of topic. Money is being lost in the company. We must propose solutions.
I can propose the first solution. Increase the pay package of junior staff.
It may not change anything. The more people earn, the more they steal.
That is true. About 30% of Africa's wealth is being lost to thieves in high government positions and business people.
Sir, you know you owe me a drink, sir. Yes, really.
I think I owe you more than that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Daddy, he was just doing his job.
Yes. When a job is well done, you share a drink to show gratitude.
Yes, sir. Thank you for the gratitude. Yes, sir.
What is it with a smile on your face? I contributed in sending him away.
Kalia, don't forget that the money Mr. Manga is asking from me, I spent it on your mother.
She was your wife. There's a difference between a wife and a mother.
Such intelligence cannot change anything.
Sir, see, forget about Kalia. I will do my job. I will stand by you and for you. I know that when you are reappointed minister, you pay for the services. Yes, sir.
Daddy, Friday traps you with everything he does.
No problem. Protect me. Send away all creditors.
Yes, sir.
The rumors about my reappointment will bring many people. Friday,
Yes, sir.
stand against them.
Yes, sir.
Daddy, Friday is not an army.
Join him then and stand by him. Send away all creditors. You have succeeded against intimate intruders, so you will always succeed.
Yes, sir, we'll succeed. But if I were to put it the other way around, then I would say we are now managing your irresponsibilities.
Daddy, you see, every time you give this man the opportunity, he attacks you.
Kala, you will not understand. Friday here is like our dog. He sends away our enemies and then backs at us. So it's safe.
Sir, we are not Europeans. We are not Europeans. And we don't even have a real dog in this compound. So you should stop comparing my importance with dogs, sir.
Daddy, Friday is right. Can you please withdraw that explanation?
But there are ways gratitude can be expressed. Okay. I formally withdraw the statement.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Hey, sir. But sir, how many people are you actually owing?
Friday,
Yes, sir.
when you become minister, you will understand.
Sir, I cannot become a minister, even in my dreams. See, the plan for me in this life is to be a houseboy. Yes, and I'm doing it well.
The present, the past, and the future houseboy.
Yes, sir. But sir, how many people are you owing?
Daddy, should I bring a pen and a paper or a computer?
No, bring a calculator.
Yes, calculator.
Let's limit our opinion to the company paying us.
An intelligent mind should not be limited to a company.
If we prove to this management that we are not only experienced, that we are intelligent and have opinions, we might not be here for long.
We had the same problem where I worked before. My boss was a highly intelligent man and also corrupt. Every time I advised against anything, I lost something.
Good advice. Our main job here is to protect and keep our advantages and salaries.
Then of what service are we to the company or ventures?
We should be of service to ourselves first. That is the logic of African management.
Unfortunately, we all think negatively. Africa will never take its rightful place among continents.
What is the problem? What strength do you have to defend one continent against other continents?
Let's go back to unwanted pregnancies.
How is pregnancy unwanted? If a man and a woman willingly undergo a process that will result in pregnancy, then that is not unwanted.
The problem is lack of counseling. The company
should do what? Keep Scots and guards against unwanted pregnancies?
The company should extend its insurance policy to include such pregnancies.
There are so many things that can be said on this topic, but our time is always limited.
I have all the time in the world.
Then make a complete research and report on these issues and give all ventures.
No, we should each make our opinions known to the management of all ventures in writing.
That is really not included in our contract.
We will never progress. We are always limiting ourselves.
Now, children, you listen. As a minister, many things happen. Many things are offered to you. And when you leave office, those things become your debt. That is what I'm facing today.
That is true, sir. I have a point.
And if you are not very careful, young girls will be offered to you. And just joke for a moment, they are your wives.
Yeah, sir. In that particular domain, that domain of young girls, you do not manage your dream well, sir.
My friend, shut up. You always succeed in saying something against my father.
I have lived an honest life.
That is very true, Daddy.
Like father, like daughter. What is the color of your father's honesty? Is it blue or red?
My father's honesty is green.
It's not a bad color either. But sir, you have not answered the initial question. Sir, how many people are you owing? You know, I need a list of your creditors, a complete list, so that I can know the kind of weapons to prepare.
Let me tell you this. First, there was the era of daughters. And then came the era of intruders. And now is the era of creditors. You understand? So you can make the list. Because many will come.
And many will go away. But first of all, sir, I need a complete list so that I will know how to...
Friday, are you dumb or what? All what Daddy is trying to say is that creditors like daughters can be very many.
Yeah. So that means you have to leave this house. Or we'll have to completely seal the gate so that nobody comes in.
No, we will do no such thing. We cannot make ourselves prisoners because of debt.
So that means I will have to remind you of something I read somewhere.
So you can read?
Yes, I can read. And I will tell your father what I read.
Friday, go ahead and spill your crude wisdom.
Sir, this is not crude wisdom. It is a kind of penitentiary advice.
Friday, why the suspense? Learn.
Okay, sir. It was written somewhere boldly in capital letters that the whole world is a prison for debtors. And you're a debtor, sir.
Let me warn you for the very last time. Nonsense.
Sir, this will not be the last time you are warning me. You keep warning me till I finish with the last creditor.
Auntie, I brought these things for you.
That's great. You are becoming responsible. So, what have you brought?
A friend actually traveled to France and I asked him to get you those things.
A friend. Is a friend a man or a woman?
Does it really matter?
It matters, my dear. There is a way of receiving things bought by a man.
So, women should not buy things for women again?
Beautiful things. But there seem to be maternity things bought in France, manufactured in China.
Yeah, you're right. It was actually so easy making those choices for you.
Does the person know me?
Not really. But buying the things was really easy. I actually told him you're always pregnant.
So it's a he. Tell him to also make you pregnant.
And is that a new way of saying thank you?
When he makes you pregnant, I will be the one thanking him.
Why are you so difficult? Can someone not be nice to you?
Why not, my child? You have just been nice to me. I am very grateful, but not now. Tell me about your young friend who bought these things.
He's just a colleague in the faculty.
A colleague in the faculty buying maternity things for your aunt.
Yes, Auntie, he's actually a very nice person.
What did he buy for you? Those eyelashes, did he? The perfume.
You're asking too many questions. Can't you just appreciate the things I brought for you?
Am I not appreciating? I have been praying for you always and for everything.
God is answering the prayers, as you can see. I'm very happy.
Happiness is not all. I want you to celebrate. I want you to have everything in life.
I already have all I need.
You don't know all you need. I will keep praying for you.
Keep quiet and say thank you. You talk too much.
So just because of a few Chinese things you brought from maybe stolen money, you now judge me.
You're not giving me the chance to enjoy my generosity.
Generosity, my fruit. Have I not been generous to you all your life?
I know. But I'm grown up now. I'm working with an income higher than yours.
What do you know about my income?
Auntie, presently I'm richer than you. See, I have research allowance, which I don't even use for research. I have mission allowance, although I don't even go on mission.
So you are now declaring your dishonesty.
Those are the facilities we in good positions enjoy.
I hear you've been looking for me. What's the matter?
Good morning, Daddy.
Okay, good morning. Go on.
Daddy, why are you so aggressive?
Why should I not be aggressive? If you had your way, I should have not been here.
What should that mean?
That woman saved my life. You wanted to exploit my heart.
You are the one who offered your heart. We did not ask for it.
But you really accepted the offer. Is that normal?
Daddy, all that is history now. You have your heart in your body. We have not died.
That woman saved me from your greed.
From what greed? If you had died at that time, we would have saved you from alcohol.
So that's how you see things?
We see things the way you see. Your blood is running in me.
Go and drain my blood from your body. All of you are bad children.
Are you a good father?
What have you really come here to do?
As long as you are alive, you are my father. There is a man who wants to marry me.
It seems interesting. Is he serious?
You will ask him when he meets you.
And when will that be?
as soon as you have a place to live in. I cannot bring my future husband to where you're living now.
That's all?
Yes.
So you want to destroy my life with your marriage?
What are you doing in that woman's house? The whole town is laughing at you.
Let the whole town cry and go to hell. They're not up to her.
Please, be serious. How can you completely subject yourself to such a woman?
What do you know about her? If you came here to trigger a divorce, where did you go?
And your husband, he's...
Please, don't bring my husband into this. Don't. You and your kind are a disgrace.
That's what you say. We are educated and enjoying the grace of the system.
Brother, thank you very much for all these things you've brought. Please, can you go away?
I still have so much time here. I don't have classes.
This your new status and arrogance will lead you into trouble.
Auntie, I'm above all the trouble. All the kind of trouble you have in your mind.
Brother, please go away. I want to go in and try these things you've brought.
Oh, okay.
Now that you are alive, you have to live a normal life.
Normal means I should have bothered someone dear to me?
Yes, in a way.
Can you tell me a little more about your fiancé?
He is the district tax officer from Balmayo.
There's many timber companies in Balmayo. That's a good job. He must be a good man.
Yes, he is a good and hard-working man. All his children are studying in France.
Oh, are you serious? He must be an elderly man.
Yes, just like you. He lost his wife in an accident in France.
It seems to be a bit complicated.
He has beautiful houses all over, and he will be going on retirement in 2 years.
Now I get the point. He wants to use it for his retirement.
Daddy, use me. How?
How can a child like you marry a widow of that age?
Are you not also living with a widow?
You call me a failure, but still, I'm your role model.
You have not heard everything about him.
Nothing about him will please me.
Even a new car.
What's the car?
He plans on offering you a car during the knockdown.
I don't know how I easily change my mind. When is it coming to knock the door? Can it be organized in a hotel?
I'll make all the arrangements and inform you.
With you, I cannot fail completely. I will tell my friends.
Daddy, my fiancé knows you are not married.
Am I married?
Why is the kitchen getting like this?
Because our former house was sacked. Uncle.
Who's this young man?
Uncle Mama says he works for my father.
Works for your father? As what?
I think you should ask him. He will answer you better.
Sir, I am his special assistant.
You don't look like any special assistant to a minister.
Sir, is that he's now an ex-minister, so most of his important friends have left him. That's why I've become important in his life, sir.
Let's understand ourselves. You work for Chris, right?
Yes, honorable.
I'm not honorable.
Yes, Excellency.
Still wrong. Don't address me, Your Excellency. That title is for my boss.
Sir, but we know you are a very important man in this country, sir.
He's my uncle.
My sister has been telling me so many things about your father. How close are you to him?
Uncle, he's closer to Mama than to us.
Yesterday, I mentioned him to the president in our discussion. My good friend.
Sir.
What are you doing here?
I don't know, sir.
Uncle, Mama says he's Papa's houseboy.
But he says he's a special assistant.
Does he look like a special assistant?
What do I look like?
You look like a cook.
So he's come over to help at the kitchen.
I think you should ask him.
My friend, How is your boss doing?
Actually, my boss is not doing anything for now. He's waiting for you, sir.
Why? Waiting for me?
Sir, I am so close to my boss, and I always overhear some of his conversations. Your name is always in his mouth, sir.
What is my name always doing in his mouth?
Sir, I think Madame Florine can answer that question, sir.
What is my name doing in his mouth? Does he want to eat my name?
It's true, Uncle. My father's name is always in my mother's mouth. Do you have something to do for him?
Those are things we cannot discuss at this level.
Sir, I think as his special assistant, my level is not bad. In fact, anything I tell my boss about you is good news.
You seem to love and respect your boss.
Yes, sir. I am the short pillar on which he leans, sir.
Mama, have you realized that people might be taking advantage of us? I mean, advantage of me.
Nobody, nobody can take advantage of you so long as I am here, my daughter.
Mama the mama. So you think you are fully in control of everything?
My dear, what I don't know, All Ventures knows.
Do you trust them fully?
They've been giving us lots of money. See how fat you've become. At times, this your appetite betrays your holiness.
Mama, I'm pregnant though. I'm a pregnant woman. I mean, after all, my appetite should be much.
Don't be afraid of anything. Anybody who comes to tempt you will be taken care of. After all, did they not tempt Jesus and fail?
Mama, don't compare me with Jesus. That's another level. I am only pregnant with the Messiah.
My daughter, I've been wondering, what if that child you are carrying in you turns out to be a girl? What are we going to do?
Is that possible? The Lord cannot allow a thing like that to happen. Thank you.
So a woman cannot be the Messiah?
Is there any female prophet in the Bible?
No. It's just that at times like this, we master nothing.
Mama, you should not for any moment doubt divinity.
Welcome, officer.
You kept me waiting. Company working time for 2 hours.
I just welcomed you and you are attacking me.
I took a vow to defend the company. I will make sure an amount is deducted from your allowances for the time I waited.
Who do you want to scare? The governments of most countries survive on waiting. Waiting is a management tool.
I did not come here to be lectured by you. You must be punished.
And if you succeed in punishing me, then I'll succeed in sacking you.
Becky, let's be serious. I came here to inform you on something very serious you have to do. We recently recruited some new and senior technical advisors. You have to meet them.
And what will be discussed?
Important matters. Even the foreign policy of the company may and can be discussed.
You know my past. What can I possibly talk about the foreign policy of a company?
We know you know nothing, but you have the capacity to scare people away.
Am I a monster?
I'm sorry you have to play the role. Sound important. Say nothing that will implicate you and the company.
Tell me, officer, what is the level of your education?
You want to send me to school?
You articulate wrong things so well.
Well, that's another aspect of management.